Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Brisbane. And welcome to my episode 2 of Sharing My Life. Firstly, before I go any further, I want to say the biggest ever thank you to all of you that liked and loved and put comments down in my last video, live video of last week. I really was so nervous, and your comments were so encouraging and affirming. And even validating. And I'm here today doing the second episode because of all of that. So thank you. Really, really appreciate it. If you didn't hear my video of last week, I spoke on the importance of sharing ourselves authentically with people in our lives. And I shared about how I didn't do that for most of my life. And today I want to share about why I don't think that many of us don't, why the focus is on why we don't share ourselves authentically. So here's what I think. If this is, say, the full spectrum of human emotions, what it means to be human, and on this end of the spectrum, we've got love and bliss and joy and peacefulness and, compassion and all of that. And on this side, we've got sadness and grief and depression and loneliness and guilt and jealousy and all of those. And notice I'm not saying good emotions and bad emotions or positive and negative emotions. I'm just saying this bunch and this bunch. And in between, we've got all the other various emotions. And being human encompasses all of them. Then somewhere along the line in our 4.3 odd billion years of human evolution, as a society, we decided that it was okay for us to honor and acknowledge and celebrate these emotions. And if you look on Facebook, it's all over Facebook, plenty of it. And unfortunately, these emotions on this end of the spectrum got the bad end of the bargain, and we don't always fully acknowledge and honor and celebrate, is out of the question, these bunch of emotions to the extent that we do these. Sometimes we totally disregard them. I know, we try to minimize the amount of time we spend here. When I say honor and acknowledge, I mean, we don't fully, like if I'm sad, I try to distract myself. I'll pick up the phone and talk to a friend or run off and go to the movies or go for a jog or a walk. We try to distract and minimize the time spent with these emotions as compared to these. My ear is scratching. And anyway, so as a result of not honoring and acknowledging and celebrating it, and we therefore, why would we want to share it? We kind of class it as being bad or shameful, and we don't share it enough with people in our lives. And if we only share half of what it is to be human, which is all this side of our emotions. I'm so tempted to say positive, but it's not. It's just these are these emotions and these are these emotions. If we only share this side, then we're only sharing half of what it is to be human with another person. And if we only share half of what it is to be human, then it's no wonder that we have many more superficial connections and relationships and only a few authentic connections. And somehow we've become okay with having just one, if we've got one or two good friendships, we feel really, really lucky, There are people that don't have any. So as a rule, many of us human beings have a few authentic connections, but mostly lots of superficial connections. And it's no wonder we have so much of loneliness and depression and suicide in our world, because we've made out that it's not okay to honor and acknowledge and celebrate this end of the spectrum of human emotions. So day before yesterday, on Monday, I was feeling a little bit sad myself about something, and I was so tempted to pick up the phone, talk to my daughter and say, Alicia, I'm coming over. Can I come over and have lunch with you guys or something? And then I thought to myself, no, I'm just going to stay with this. And I went into my bedroom and I lie down on my bed and I curled up like a little baby and I had a good cry. And, I just let the emotions wash over me. And it was beautiful. I mean, I honestly can't explain to you that I found happiness in being, just B-E with a capital, B-E-I-N-G, being with the sadness. So pretty weird to find happiness in being with the sadness. And I fully acknowledge allowed myself to feel all of that, and it kind of washed over me. And then I was okay with it. And then I rang up my daughter and saying, I'm coming to be with you, Nuni. And I could actually then be fully present with her. So it was just beautiful. And I hope you got, and by the way, so that's my new context for this end of the spectrum of human emotions is, you know, I'm seeing a few people over here. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Craig. Hello, Ismail from, oh my God, that's forever, long time. And Minakshi and Muni. Hello. So anyway, so excited to see this. This is like really awesome. Anyway, so my new context for this end of emotions is that they are not just okay to experience, but actually they're more important if I want to be fully experience myself as a human being and increase the number of authentic relationships I'm going to have in my life. And for me, my life is richer with more authentic connections than less. I want to have a juicy, delicious life with many juicy, delicious relationships with everyone in my life. And my goal is to be fully transparent, authentic, and delicious with everyone. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. It's really lovely to have all of you guys here listening to my live video, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And if you have any questions or you want to just share something from your own life, feel free to put a comment down there for me. And see you next week. Bye.